Alright, this is a review on Power Pro braided line. This is in 50 pound right here in moss green color. I'm pretty sure this is Shimano's braid or whatever, their line, Power Pro. But anyway, I've been using this a while on my Gander Mountain. Well, not really Gander Mountain, it's a Lose Tournament SK. It's exclusive to Gander Mountain, and I've been using it for a while. It's not bad braid, but it's not my favorite. Trilene professional braid is probably my favorite. But this is what I have for now, and I'm probably gonna switch back to Trilene. But this is a review on Power Pro, not Trilene. So like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Shimano's take on braid. It's Spectra fiber, which is a registered trademark of Honeywell International, and it's made in the USA, which is pretty good in my opinion. Which most line is, but I've had zero breakage on it. It's pre-softened. It has no memory, and it's really good line. It doesn't have buzz like most braids do. I mean, it has some noise, but after you fish it for about, I'd say a week, like straight, like not consecutive a week, but like a total of a week of fishing this line, it's pretty soft. I mean, this line is on the spool, and you can see how it's not really kinked up that bad. And I really just unspooled this line just to show you. Now, I don't know if it'll focus, but it doesn't fray at all. Hold on, let me try to get it to focus. No, it ain't gonna focus. But anyway, it's kind of like just a regular braid. You know, you can actually feel the braids in this. In the Trilene, you can't because it has some kind of coating or whatever. But it doesn't lose color fast at all. And even if it does, it's no problem. You can just take a Sharpie marker to it. But it doesn't fray much unless you like cut it with a dull knife or something. But I'm sorry, I'm having to film this in the pantry because this is the only place I can film it right now. And my sister's books are everywhere. Walmart bag, my dad's flip-flop. So anyway, it's kind of bad quality. And for some reason, I'm doing this on YouTube Capture on my iPhone. So it's not going to be good quality at all. It's going to probably be blurry. And it keeps like taking short, like 30-second clips and then go into another clip, which is not cool. But anyway, it's good braid. I've hauled in a lot of fish on this. It's actually pretty thin for a 50 pound test. And it's probably my second favorite, next to Trilene, like I said. But this is all that I have right now. If I had the choice, I'd probably go to Trilene. But that's all personal opinion. But anyway, I'll show it to you on my reel real quick. Hold on. Alright, so it's not focusing that well. But I only have like one hand to use. Hold on. Let me prop it up real quick so it'll focus. That's my reel, the Lose Tournament SK. I have it on a Gander Mountain Elite rod right now. There we go. Now it's focusing real good. That is the line right there. Looks pretty nice. I'll do a review on the reel probably soon, but it's $130 for the reel, and I got it for like $75 or something. It's small, which is good for palming, especially if you have a smaller hand. But I really like it. The only thing bad is that it's graphite, which isn't bad. It's just it warps sometimes if you set the hook too hard or if something happens, like, you know. But this has been in a car wreck, so, and it's perfectly fine. But it's got the 95mm power handle, and I've got a just Spook Junior on here, Super Spook Junior, you know. But anyway, I usually use this for my frogging. But right now, it's actually a medium heavy rod, and I'm getting the frogging rod soon. But anyway, this is just all I had, the heaviest that I had. So this is the only thing it's summertime right now. And I'm sorry if I'm talking weird or something, but anyway, frogging bite is really good, and I didn't have a good frogging rod, so I just used this, and it's done fine all year. But this is mainly my top water, and I have braid on here because I like braid more for a top water, even though you're not really supposed to have braid for top water. You're supposed to have like mono or fluoro. But I like using braid for top water. I don't know why, it's just personal preference, you know. And I use this setup for a lot of things. Jigs, heavy jigs, top waters, poppers, pretty much everything. This is my go-to setup. The rod was regular $130, also like the reel, and I got it at $70. So I was at Gander Mountain one day and I saw this reel, and if you don't know, well, you probably don't because this is only my second video, but lures are my favorite all around for everything, no matter what. Lures, you just can't beat them. I don't care. You can give me a $400-something Shimano, and I won't touch it. I will not touch it. Flugers, my dad's all Fluger, but I would rather have the Lose American Hero than a $300 Fluger. That's just how I am. I'm a die-hard Lose guy, but here, you can probably see the braid a lot better right now, right? Let it focus. Nope, it ain't gonna focus. Hold on. Alright, I'm not gonna waste your time on focusing, but anyway, talking back to the line here, set that down. It's got pretty good, I don't know how to say this, it doesn't stretch, let's put it that way, which most braid doesn't. But I saw on here that it says monofilament braided line. Right here, it's not going to focus, but right here it says monofilament braided line. And I thought that was pretty. Sorry, it did that little thing where it took a short clip, but anyway, like I was saying, it's I've never really heard of monofilament braided line. That's probably all braid, but I don't know. I guess I'm just dumb and I don't pay attention to anything, but anyway, it comes in a 150-yard spool and a 300-yard spool. And if I were you, I'd get the 300-yard spool because it's just a lot better to do, because you don't have to go out and as soon as you use up this, just throw it out. Because if you have a reel like this that I have, it holds about 125 yards or so, and there's only about 10 yards left on this spool here, so there's nothing really to do with this other than like throw it away, or you know, like give it to a little kid to play with or something. I don't know. But buy the 300 spool, because 300-yard spool, because you get a lot more line out of it. Really, you got 2 or 3 spools on it instead of just one and throwing it away with like 10, 20 yards. And it did the clip thing again. I don't know what it's doing, but I'm gonna hopefully get a good camera soon, because I'm starting to do YouTube. This is only my second video, but I'm gonna start doing YouTube a lot more. I got a tackle warehouse order. It's gonna be in, I think, in a few days or so, and I'll do an unboxing of that and do some reviews after that. But anyway, that's just a quick review on this Power Pro braided line here. They have a whole bunch of different pound tests, but I got it in the 50 because a lot of people go out there with like 65 and 80 pound braid for frogging and stuff. I think that's just stupid. You can go out there with 20 pound mono and do completely fine. I mean, I've done that many times. But anyway, that's the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment anything useful, tips, what I should do next, what I should look into, if the video is good or not. This is only my second video, so anyway, that's the video.